Welcome friends. Welcome back to the AWS Solutions Architect Associate Exam Preparation Set 2. Here we will see all the questions with the real-time use case and we will decode the answer for the AWS Certificate Exam. The 51st question is: you've been tasked with replicating your production VPC in another region for disaster recovery purposes. Part of your environment relies on EC2 instances with pre-configured software. What steps would you take to configure the instances in another region? So the options are: Option A, create AMIs of the instances and deploy them in the region. Option B, create AMIs of the instance and copy them to the new region for deployment. Option C, write the IAM permission for the new region to use the AMIs from the original region. Option D, none of the above. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is B, create AMIs of the instance and copy them to the new region for deployment. The AMIs will need to be copied to the new region before deployment. Let's move to the next question. So the 52nd question is: from the command line, which of the following should you run to get the public host name of an EC2 instance? So the options are: Option A, curl HTTP 169 254 169 254 latest metadata public host name. Option B, curl HTTP 254 169 254 169 latest user data public host name. Option C, curl HTTP 169 254 169 254 latest metadata public host name. Option D, curl HTTP 254 169 254 169 latest user data public host name. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is a curl HTTP 169 254 169 254 latest metadata public host name. You would use the command curl HTTP 169 254 169 254 latest metadata public host name. Let's move to the next question. So the 53rd question is: Amazon RDS supports which of the following databases? So the options are: Option A, MariaDB. Option B, MySQL. Option C, DB2. Option D, Sybase. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is A and B, MariaDB and MySQL. Amazon RDS currently supports MySQL, MariaDB, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, and Amazon Aurora database engines. Let's move to the next question. So the 54th question is true or false? AWS volumes are hard disks in the cloud. So the options are option A true, option B false. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is a true. Amazon Elastic Block Store, Amazon EBS, provides block-level storage volumes for use with EC2 instances. They are analogous to hard disks. Let's move to the next question. The 55th question is: which database engines support read replicas? So the options are option A SQL Server, option B Oracle, option C MySQL, option D PostgreSQL. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is C and D MySQL and PostgreSQL. Read replicas are supported by Amazon RDS for MySQL and PostgreSQL. Let's move to the next question. So the 56th question is: you've been tasked with setting up an S3 solution to store large amounts of critical data. With high availability and fault tolerance in mind, what further safeguards should you implement to protect your data if an entire AZ was lost to a natural or similarly catastrophic disaster? So the options are option A nothing. S3 is a global service and is not affected by the loss of an availability zone. Option B use lifecycle policies to copy the data to Glacier. Option C deploy a gateway stored AWS storage gateway. Option D none of the above. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is a nothing. S3 is a global service and is not affected by the loss of an availability zone. S3 is a global service, and its reliability and durability are not bound to any region or availability zone. Let's move to the next question. So the 57th question is: what is the maximum retention period for RDS automated backups? So the options are option A 7 days, option B 2 weeks, option C 1 month, option D 35 days. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is D 35 days. Amazon RDS retains backups of a DB instance for a limited user-specified period called the retention period, which by default is 1 day but can be set to up to 35 days. Let's move to the next question. So the 58th question is: which two of the following characterize a scalable and reliable solution on AWS? So the options are option A scalable application will be resilient and operationally efficient. Option B a scalable solution applies elasticity at the expense of cost. Option C a scalable solution will decrease in cost at scale. Option D. A scalable solution applies elasticity but is cost agnostic. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is C. Scalable solution will decrease in cost at scale. The AWS well-architected framework has been developed to help cloud architects build the most secure, high-performing, resilient, and efficient infrastructure possible for their applications. This framework provides a consistent approach to application and solution architecture that will scale with your needs over time. Let's move to the next question. The 59th question is: you have an RDS database that has high-performance OLTP workloads. Which storage medium would be best to accommodate these requirements? So the options are: Option A. Amazon RDS Provisioned IOPS SSD storage. Option B. Amazon RDS General Purpose SSD storage. Option C. Amazon RDS Magnetic Storage. Option D. Amazon RDS Cold Storage. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is A. Amazon RDS Provisioned IOPS SSD storage. Amazon RDS Provisioned IOPS SSD storage would be the most suitable. Let's move to the next question. The 60th question is: what type of replication is supported by multi-AZ RDS instances? So the options are: Option asynchronous replication. Option B. Asynchronous replication. Option C. Continuous replication. Option D. Sequential replication. Please select your answer in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the right answer is asynchronous replication. Multi-AZ deployments utilize synchronous replication, making database writes concurrently on both the primary and standby so that the standby will be up to date in the event a failover occurs.
If you have any question or any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice day.